appreciate you raising your hand. But what I would like to look upon all of you is that when you hear that question, there is a small social tension in your mind. You're looking everywhere. So what I wanted to show you is that there is still a social stigma associated with mental illness in India, and that's the problem that I want to solve. Yeah. So the problem is 5% of the India's population is now or has been suffering from depression or similar diseases. Of course, there is a social stigma associated with this, and of course, there is a shortage of psychologists as any other doctor in India. So how do we tackle this problem? Very simple solution. We create an online portal where we connect a psychiatrist or a psychology counselor with a patient. Now, how do we do this? We have two things. We have website, we have a mobile phone application like everyone else. But I'll come to USP later. Yeah. So we connect patient and counselor on the website. We provide facility for them to have video call, to have audio call. We provide a payment gateway for the patient to pay his money to the counselor. Another thing we provide is we provide a forum and where a patient can share his stories, can ask questions, can answer questions done by other patients. Yeah, that's it. Mobile application, it does the same thing as website. Plus, the practitioner can set reminders for you if he has prescribed your medicine. There will be a reminder set at okay 9 o'clock I have to take this medicine. And maybe if there is psychological counselors, he had told you to talk to your wife about this stuff, he can put a reminder on that. He can so that he gets reminded every time he opens the app that okay I have to talk to my wife about this thing. So yeah. So community, it's one of the USP. You share your experience, as I already asked questions, answer questions. It's free of cost, by the way. It's ad supported. The community service itself is an ad supported business model. So we are going to do a lot of stuff to keep this community going. We might provide some gamification in this. You answer few questions, you get to a level. We might conduct meetups, social meetups, Hyderabad meetup, Bangalore meetup for the community people. So the idea here is to keep this community going, to keep this community started. Another USP is the mobile app, as I have already said. You take reminder for your medication. You have a reminder from your counselor that okay, talk to wife about the stuff that we discussed about. You can say okay, I've done it. You can say later. This information goes back to your psychological counselor. So in the next session, she will already know what's happening with your life. So that is the USP. Of course, we are not the first one trying to do this. We are not the last ones trying to do this. Community-driven offline programs. You have rehabilitation program. You have Sunday groups, AA, all these things. Offline, non-community driven, you have your psychologist, the conventional psychotherapy. Online, there are a lot of competition there. None of them are focusing on the community driven thing. We want to do that. That is our major USP compared to our competitors. Yeah. So this is the revenue model. For the conventional online therapy, we'll charge 10% of the transaction value, whatever it's supposed to be. For the community forum, will have the revenue through ads generation, Google AdWords. Yeah. So the go-to-market plan is to create a network of psychologists, at least in Hyderabad to start with. Try to crack a deal with a corporate, preferably an IT company, so that they can have a corporate program for their employees. Also, because whenever you are suffering from such things, the first thing you do is you do Google search. So Google AdWords will be one of the strong points here for our marketing strategy. Yeah. Market size 1,000 crore is the current estimate of the total psychology market in India. The psychologist as of now in India, it's said that the total number of required to total number covered is 1/10. So you have one psychologist per 10 you should have had. So maybe by this model we can have psychologists from other countries to work with us. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.